Yes, good evening, all of you. Yes, hello, good evening to everyone. Hello, good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm here, all of you. Am I audible, visible to all of you? Hmm. Yes, am I audible, visible to all of you? Yes, how many people are there? Yes, Bhanupriya, very good evening. Yes, first of all, sorry for the late, as some network issue was there. Yes, Neha, good evening. Yes, Ashwini, good evening. Yes, those who haven't downloaded the app, I insist you, please download the app so that you will get the more benefits of Unacademy. Yes, again, let me introduce myself. Those who are new here, my name is Harshvardhan Singh and I'm having 8-year experience in the field of civil services as an educator. On this platform, I'm going to teach you history, economics and international relations. Currently, my lecture series on world history and international relations is going on. Please do watch the videos. It is available on YouTube channel as well as on app. And yes, this is one more segment I started just now. Okay, those who want to connect with me, then you can connect with me through my Telegram channel at unacademy underscore harshv10 and yes, through Unacademy app Harshvardhan Singh for you. Clear? Yes, these are our top educators. Please do watch their videos. It will be more beneficial for you. And I hope all of you subscribe to Unacademy. Those who haven't, please subscribe to Unacademy so that you will get the more benefits of it. And those who haven't taken subscription, for you, we have two choices, plus as well as iconic. In iconic option, we are going to provide you all aspects of guidance, including personal feedback. So I insist you to have a iconic subscription. And whenever you want to take the subscription, please use my code. HarshV10 is my code. We are providing the option of 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 and 36. You can choose by your own, but I insist you at least take a subscription for a year. We are going to take care of you. We are going to provide the all guidance to you. And Unacademy, it is India's largest learning platform and it is available at your doorstep at your own convenient time. Yes, and we provide the expert guidance to you. Yes, remember, so please subscribe to Unacademy and use my code HARSHV10. And UPSC Combat, as all of you are quite aware of it, those who haven't, please read the details from our app, from website. Yes, important notification, that is 6 months left for prelims preparation. Yes, we have to crack it. Yes, let's crack it. And these are our top educators. We launch the batches for prelims. For details, you can visit our app. It is both English, Hindi, and bilingual. And yes, the last and important notification for you, we are going to rise the prices. So please take subscription before it hike and use my code HARSHV10. Yes, these are my special classes and it is available on app. And please do not miss the special classes. Today we have the special class at 9:30 where we are going to discuss the Industrial Revolution, the questions related to it and answers. Now we are here. Yes, everyone. We are here and all of you knew the same thing. Yes. So this is the first question and your time start now. Yes, consider the following statements related to civil disobedience movement. Lahore session of 1929 authorized CWC to launch the movement. Second, Gandhiji was chosen as a leader of this movement at Sevagram. Third, before launching of this movement, Gandhiji sent a demand letter of 11 points to Irwin. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Only one and two, only three, Only 1 and 3, all are correct. And the fastest finger first, PK. Yes, Akshay, good evening. PK, good evening. Yes, Neha, good evening to all of you. Good. And your time is about to finish. Yes, your time is about to finish. 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Stop. Yes, everyone, stop. Yes, so what was the question? Consider the following statement. Please remember the step. Which step? As I mentioned, first start here. First step is first start here. Please consider the following statement related to the civil disobedience movement. Civil disobedience movement. Then second step is here. Which of the following statement is or are correct? They ask. Then third step you have to read here. Yes, what they ask, correct statement. Lahore session of 1929 authorized CWC to launch the movement. Is that correct? Yes, this is the correct statement. Gandhiji was chosen as the leader of the movement at Sevagram. Nope, this is wrong. Third, before launching of the movement, Gandhi sent the demand letter of 11 points to Irwin. Yes. So when second option is incorrect, just go through here the fourth step. Option 2, eliminated. This eliminated, either you have to pick from B and C. So as you know, the first is correct, third is correct. So option C is the correct answer for you. Clear? Option C is the correct answer for you. And how many students gave the answer? PK gave the answer. Yes. Then Ashwini gave the answer. Yes, congratulations, rest of you. And what mistake you have done? You, here it is not the case. Sevagram. When Gandhi shifted to Sevagram, Gandhiji took the pledge when he left the Sabarmati ashram at that time that I will return to this ashram only and only when India will get the freedom. Clear? So he started the march, and you know what? When civil disobedience movement started, whether we get the freedom? Of course not. Then what to do? As he was Gandhi. Yes, he was a Gandhi. He is a mass leader. He has to stick with the word, and he was a man of the word. So that's why he decided not to settle there. Then, as he left Sabarmati, where to go? Then Gandhi, from Sabarmati, Gandhi went to Delhi. For some time, Gandhiji was in Delhi, and then, you know, one person, Jamnalal Bajaj. Jamnalal Bajaj convinced Gandhiji, and he said that we have to be there at the central location. So, on the insist of Jamnalal Bajaj, Gandhiji shifted his base from Delhi to Sevagram. Clear? So, what's the correct thing here? If the statement was Gandhiji was chosen as leader at Sabarmati. If it was so, then it is correct only. Rest, it's incorrect. Clear, everyone? Is that clear to you? Good. Option C is the correct answer. And those who gave the answer lately, I'm really sorry for them. Yes, everyone, is that clear? Okay, good. Next question for you. Time starts now. Who led the Salt March in Malabar from Calicut to Payyanur? From Calicut to Payyanur. This is very simple question. Yes, everyone, simple question is there. Who led the Salt March in Malabar from Calicut to Payyanur? Periyar, C. Rajagopalachari, K. Kelappan, and V. Raghavachari. Fastest finger first, Ashwini. Okay. The same mistake I did here also. 1930 to 1940. Clear? Yes, Akshay gave the answer. Okay. Okay, and your time is about to finish. 15 second, 10 second, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Yes. So, who led the salt march from Calicut to Payyanur in Malabar area? Malabar area means basically Kerala. Yes, in Kerala. So, who were they? Rajagopalachari was not there. Why? Because Rajagopalachari led the march in Tamil Nadu. Clear? Veer Raghavachari was not there. No connection because he was the old leader of INC. Yes, he was the president of Indian National Congress as well, so he was the old leader. It was not there. Periyar is not related with it. The only option is K. Kelappan. K. Kelappan is very famous for Vaikom Satyagraha. Yes, K. Kelappan is very person for the same. Clear? So, a most important aspect, everyone. So, option C is the correct answer. Most important aspect of CDM is salt marches, a very famous, of course, Dandi March. But other than Dandi March, there are two more. One is, of course, in Malabar region. Another is in Tamil Nadu. One is there in Assam. Clear? As salt law, it is a civil disobedience. Salt was the second highest tax after land revenue. So Indians and Gandhiji decided to break that law. But what about the places where there is no sea? Basically in the central province. In central province, Gandhi said that break the law. So central province break the forest laws. Clear? So how many people gave the right answer? Ashwini, Preeti, Bhanupriya. Yes, only 3 candidates gave the right answer. Congratulations. For rest, you have to read it very carefully in Bipin Chandra. Clear? No need to remember Salt March of Dandi because everybody knew that. Even you know it very well because since childhood you are learning that. But other than that, UPSC is definitely going to ask the question. Next question is for you and your time starts now. Consider the following statement related to Khudai Khidmatgar movement. Consider the following statement related to Khudai Khidmatgar movement. It is also known as Red Shirt movement. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan was the leader of the movement. Non-violent movement in Northwest Frontier Province. Fourth point. During the Peshawar demonstration, soldiers of Punjab regiment refused to fire on the unarmed crowd. Which of the following statement is or are correct? 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, all are correct. And the fastest finger first is of Kalpesh. Yes, time is about to finish. Yes, everyone. Consider the following statement related to the Khudai Khidmatgar movement. It is also known as Red Shirt movement. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan was the leader of the movement. Non-violent movement in Northwest Frontier Province. D. During the Peshawar demonstration, soldiers of Punjab regiment refused to fire unarmed. And your time is about to finish. Stop. Yes, everyone, stop. Okay, so first we are going to understand what is this Khudai Khidmatgar movement. The Khudai Khidmatgar movement was there in the northwest frontier province. It is there in northwest frontier province. Clear? Why it is known as, yes, of course, the statement is true. It is known as red shirt movement. Why? Because the volunteer of Khudai Khidmatgar movement wears the red shirt. Wears the red shirt. That's why this movement is known as red shirt movement as well. Yes, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. This person is known by a different name. A very famous name is Sarhad Gandhi. Frontier Gandhi. Sarhad Gandhi or Frontier Gandhi. This person. It is also known as Badshah Khan, Bacha Khan, the name of the same person. Clear? And as the word Gandhi is attached with that person, then of course that movement should be non-violent. So this statement is also true. So non-violent movement in northwest frontier province. And yes, during the CDM, civil disobedience movement, this movement was active there. And what about this? Yes, this incident was there during the Peshawar demonstration. Soldiers of Garhwal regiment refused to fire on unarmed crowds. So fourth statement is not correct. So where is fourth statement? Here, here, and here. Clear? So how many students gave the right answer? Okay. Kalpesh said D, Akshay said A, D, 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 D. Yes. Yes, Rudra, voice is low from, means yes, Rudra complained that voice is low. Is it the case with all of you or it is for one particular person? Yes, everyone? Yes, everyone. So option B is the correct answer. Yes, voice is low for all of you or okay, it's okay for all. Maybe Rudra, some network connectivity may be there at your place. Okay, so now you get it. Now you get it, everyone. What's the mistake you have done? You did a very silly mistake. Why? Because when the all statement you feel are correct, then it boosts your confidence. So you read that, yes, I know red shirt movement. Second, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, I know that. Then non-violent movement, yes, of course I knew that. And you know this incident, but you never pay attention. Which regiment? Just one minute change, one flip is there, and you fall into the trap. Clear? Because it is clearly mentioned which regiment refused it. Garhwal regiment. It is mentioned there in books as well. They refused to fire on unarmed crowd. I just flip the word with Punjab and you fall into trap, and I'm really happy that you made this mistake here only. You are not going to repeat that in your examination. Yes, everyone, have you learned from your mistake? Everyone, have you learned it from your mistake? Clear? Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Yes, have you learned? No problem. Good. Good. Next question is for you and your time starts now. Consider the following statement related to Gandhi-Irwin Pact. Release all political prisoners not convicted for violence. Gandhiji agreed to take part in roundtable conferences. Congress demand for inquiry of police excesses was accepted. Which of the following statement is or are incorrect? Yes, everyone. Yes, your time is about to finish. 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Yes. Consider the following statement related to Gandhi-Irwin fact. Which of the following statement is incorrect? They asked incorrect statement. First statement, release of all political prisoners not convicted for violence. Correct statement. It was accepted in that. Gandhi agreed to take part in roundtable conference. This is also correct. And all of you knew that Gandhiji participated in second roundtable conference. Yes, yes, everyone. Good. Congress demand for inquiry of police excesses was accepted. Incorrect. If you know this fact, it's okay. But if you don't know this fact, then you have to use your logic. You have to use your brain. And why it is so? Because government is never going to accept, and it is basically colonial government. How can colonial government is going to accept the demand of Congress that their polices, their police force did the excesses? They uses the force against them. Clear? Yes. Incorrect statement is there. So the statement is incorrect. So which is the option left? Only 3. So option D is the answer for it. Rudra, what Rudra said? Rudra mentioned A. You made the mistake, Rudra. Ashwini D. Neha B. Neha again B. Preeti D. Bhanupriya D. Congratulations, Ashwini, Bhanupriya, Preeti. Clear? Yes, Rudra. Such type of, that's why I said that. Such type of mistake. Why I'm conducting this session? It is just to show you where you're doing the mistakes. You have the information, but just a minor mistake of correct, incorrect, true, false, that made a blunder. And I don't want you to repeat the same mistake in the examination. That's why we are discussing here. So option D is a correct option. So if you know it, it's okay. Otherwise, you can use the logic as well. Let me tell you one thing about the Gandhi-Irwin fact. Yes, everyone. Because this is not just a session of question and answer. Here I'm going to give you the insights how to read the pact as well. So Gandhi-Irwin Pact, as this pact is also known as Delhi Pact. It is between Mahatma Gandhi and Viceroy Irwin. Here, first time, Indians gets equality status. Yes, first time, because earlier whatever the laws, acts were there, these laws and acts were basically implemented forcefully on us. Here they ask us. The civil disobedience movement was so powerful movement that first time They considered Indian at par with them. So that's why Viceroy and a person who doesn't have anything, he was neither having any post of the Congress, but still the pact was between these two leaders. Equality is established there. Along with that, yes, this was the most important demand that wherever the British government lodged political prisoners, they have to release them. It is the first condition and it was accepted. But as we mentioned, which kind of? Those who are not convicted for violence. All prisoners are released. And this pact also created one more controversy, as most of you knew that about Bhagat Singh. About Bhagat Singh. Yes, there are many WhatsApp messages have spread, circulated, and even in history also such type of question raised. Gandhi did it perfectly and all. But it was an act, and means it was a pact between Gandhi and Irwin. Gandhiji presented the demand of release of Bhagat Singh and all, but it was not accepted by the British because Britishers knew that Bhagat Singh is more dangerous than anyone. His ideas were revolutionary, and as you know why they arrested Bhagat Singh. Yes, Bhagat Singh was arrested in the act of violence. So this pact was not related to that. Clear? So this act or this pact, sorry, this pact was said release of political prisoners, those who are not convicted in violence. Along with that, next thing, that is Gandhiji agreed to take part in round table conference, and along with that, this pact said that what is, yes, CDM to be, what's the word that postponement, CDM to be stopped. I don't remember the exact word which we used to. If you know that, please help me. Means it was stopped for some time. I didn't get right now. So it was agreed that suspended. Yes, sorry. CDM to be suspended. It was agreed here. Along with that, wherever wherever the government did excesses for collection of land revenue and all, they all given the means freedom and all. So it was also agreed here. Next, but this demand also presented by the Congress and it was not accepted by British government. Clear that Congress asked for inquiry of police excesses. Dharsana Satyagraha, everybody knew about this. The Dharsana Satyagraha, you know that how police brutally beaten the congressmen. Clear? And this was the international news at that time. Even the American journalists covered it. They have videograph and photography of it. So it was an international shame for Britishers. So they didn't accept this demand. Yes, clear everyone? Is that clear to you? Good. Next question is for you and your time starts now. Consider the following statement related to the Karachi session of Indian National Congress 1931. A resolution on fundamental rights adopted. Resolution of National Economic Program adopted. Rajendra Prasad was the president of Indian National Congress at Karachi. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Yes. Question is simple for you. It is there in front of you. ये रहा आपके कंप्यूटर मोबाइल स्क्रीन. Consider the following statement related to the Karachi session of Indian National Congress 1931. Resolution on fundamental rights adopted. Resolution of National Economic Program adopted. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the president of this session. Fastest finger first. Rudra gave the answer. Yes, everyone. And your time is about to finish, everyone. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Yes. Stop. Okay, let's consider the Karachi session. As this Karachi session was held in month of March. This Karachi session is held in the month of March. So generally you are quite aware of one fact, that is Indian National Congress session is there, INC session is there every year at the end of year. Clear? Mostly in the month of December. Then why the session was held in month of March? That is also the question. Why it is there? Because of the Gandhi-Irwin Pact, and Gandhiji was leaving for London, not for holiday. Gandhiji is about to leave to London to attend the second roundtable conference. Clear? So this session was conveyed in month of March. Why it is so? To decide the agenda or plan of Indian National Congress, what they have to present in the second roundtable conference. That's why this session is there. The resolution of fundamental rights adopted there. Yes. Resolution of fundamental right adopted here. Yes, this is the correct thing. Second, resolution on national economic program adopted. Correct. Correct. Next, Rajendra Prasad was the president of Indian National Congress at that time. Incorrect. Why? Because Rajendra Prasad was not there. Instead of Rajendra Prasad, who was the president? Yes, Sardar Patel. Sardar Patel was the president of Indian National Congress at that time. So option means 1 and 2 are correct. And what they ask? They ask you the correct statement. So only 1 and 2 means option C is the correct answer for you. And how many people gave the answer? Rudra, Madhushri, Ashwini, Kalpesh, Preeti Banu. Congratulations. All of you gave the exact answer. Yes, congratulations to all of you. And one more thing I just want to add here. What's that? That this resolution of fundamental rights was presented by Jawaharlal Nehru. As you know that, yes, this resolution was presented by Jawaharlal Nehru. And you know what Jawaharlal Nehru written from Europe in 1927 with the new ideas of socialism, and this is a important indication that Congress is leaning towards the left. After that, there is a controversy as well, right versus left within the Congress. So this resolution moved by that. So this shows that now Congress is gradually shifting their focus towards left, towards socialism. Clear? Yes, is that clear to you? Okay, good. Next question is for you and your time starts now. Consider the following statement related to the Communal Award 1932. Consider the following statement related to the Communal Award 1932. Separate electorate awarded to depressed class. Gandhiji protested against it and started fast unto death. Gandhiji demanded the representative of depressed class to be elected from general constituency. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Yes, fastest finger first. Ashwini gave the answer. Yes, your time is about to finish. Yes, everyone, be fast. 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Consider the following statement related to the Communal Award 1932. Which of the following statement is or are correct? They ask the correct statement. This is a well-known established fact that a separate electorate awarded to depressed class through this communal award. Who are they? Who are they? They are considered as the downtrodden. And you know that in religion, Hindu religion was divided into upper caste and lower caste. And in that, one more section is there, it is considered as the lowest in that. So basically, it is the for them. And yes, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, as I mentioned earlier also, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar demanded it for a long time. Yes, he said that the depressed class is having altogether living style, and yes, they should have separate electorate for emancipation of Dalits. So his demand was there. So what is separate electorate? That only people from depressed class can vote for a depressed class candidate. So it was a demand of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, and he attended all the three roundtable conferences for the same thing, because he knew that only legal way is means through only legal way through it is possible to get the justice. Clear? So it was his demand, and this demand was accepted by British government. And you know that they always love divide and rule policy, and they considered this is the best option to divide it. Next, Gandhiji protested against it, and it started fast unto death. It is also the established fact that is Gandhi was not happy with that. Gandhi said that it is the way that British government is going to divide Hindus. Yes, because they already divided Muslims from Hindu by 1909 Act, provision of separate electorate for Muslims. Then also they divided Sikh, because there is a separate electorate for Sikh as well. Yes, this separate electorate is for Muslims, is for Sikhs, is for Christians as well. So now Gandhi thought that this is the way they are going to divide Hindus as well. And to threaten that, he said that he is going to do fast until death. So this is also established fact. So what's the alternative? So Gandhi presented this idea as well, that Gandhi demanded the representative of different class, depressed class to be elected from general constituency. That he was talking about the reservation in general category. Clear? And he presented the formula. Instead, how many seats they are going to allot you for that? We are going to give you double, but in general category. Clear? Reservation should be there in general category. And right now we adopted the same principle. So all three statements are correct. So which option is correct? So option D is the correct answer. Clear? Option D is the correct answer. And how many people gave the correct answer? Ashwini, fastest finger first, gave the wrong answer. Rudra, wrong. Kalpesh, wrong. Akshay, wrong. Even Abhishek gave the wrong answer. Yes, Gandhi demanded the representative of depressed class to be elected from general constituency, and the meaning of that is that he was talking about the reservation, and that led to Pune Pact. Yes, everyone? Yes, everyone? Have you got it? None. Yes, none of you gave the right answer. It's okay, but at least you get to know that where you did the mistake. It is there. Yes, he demanded that. Clear? So try to avoid such mistake. Next. Next question is for you. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Jawaharlal Nehru was the president of INC at Fezpur session. Second, it was the first Indian National Congress session at village level. Only one, only two, both, none. Which of the following statement is or are incorrect? Jawaharlal Nehru was the president of INC at Fezpur session. It was the first INC session at village level. Yes, it was a fact. It is a basically factual question, so you should take very less time to solve it. Yes, yes, everyone. And your time stop now. Stop, everyone. Good. Hmm. Which of the following statement is or are incorrect? Is or are incorrect? There is no scope. No scope. You already gave the answer. It doesn't matter. You already gave the answer. UPSC never allowed you to change it. Jawaharlal Nehru was the president of Indian National Congress in first full session of Indian National Congress. It is a correct statement. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You change it. You change it lot. Doesn't matter. And your time already stopped. हम्म, कबीर की बानी हमेशा याद रखना. अब पछता कर क्या हुए जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. समय मिला था, मौका भी था, गलती आपने की है. तो यहाँ पे क्लियर. इनकरेक्ट. सेकंड, it was the first INC session at village level. Yes, it is correct. And you are doing the same mistake as I mentioned earlier also. You are not reading question properly. These are a simple factual questions, still you're doing the mistake. So both statements are correct. And what they ask? They ask incorrect. So option D is the answer for it. Yes, for your general information, I just want to let you more information related to the fast food session. Fast food session, yes, of course, it was the first session at the village. Clear? Second, of course, Jawaharlal Nehru for third time became the president of Indian National Congress. It was there in year 1936 only. It was there in 1936 only. And here only the Congress decided to launch the program. Which program? Election. Congress is going to take part in election and not going to form the government. And one very interesting information, general information for you, in 1936 there were two INC sessions. First in Lucknow and second in Fezpur. Why it is so? Because Act of 1935 was there to deal with that In the early 1936, there was a session of Congress in Lucknow, and to decide the Congress is going to contest the election or not, they decided into late 1936. So in the same year, two Congress sessions were there. Clear? Is that clear to you, all of you? And yes, Jawaharlal Nehru became the president of Indian National Congress for third time, and this shows that how Congress is leaning towards the leftist ideology. Yes, and again there are two more sessions where one more person, he is having leftist tinge, became the president of Indian National Congress. So this shows that even the Gandhi also shifting towards the leftist ideology. Clear? Is that clear to you? Good. Next. This is the next question for you. Consider the following statement related to Tripuri session of Indian National Congress, and your time starts now. Consider the following statement related to Tripuri session of Indian National Congress. Subhash Chandra Bose elected as the president of Indian National Congress. He defeated Patabbi Sitaramaiah. Next, after resignation of Bose, Rajendra Prasad became the president. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Yes, go ahead. Your time is about to finish, everyone. Please be fast. Fastest finger first. Akshay gave the answer. Yes, yes, your time is about to finish. 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Yes, consider the following statement related to the Tripuri session. Subhash Chandra Bose elected as the president of Indian National Congress. Yes. So before that, consider the following statement. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Correct statement. Subhash Chandra Bose elected as the president of Indian National Congress. Correct. Second, he defeated the Patabbi Sitaramaiah. Correct. As you know that in Haripura session, there were two sessions of, and almost all of you gave the answer lately, it doesn't matter. Haripura session, here the Subhash Chandra Bose was the president, and he elected unanimously, means without opposition. All supported the claim of Subhash Chandra Bose. So Subhash Chandra Bose, without opposition, elected as a president. Again, in Tripuri session, Subhash Chandra Bose decided to contest the election, and at that time, Gandhi opposed it. Gandhi said that Patabbi Sitaramaiah is my candidate. If the defeat of Patabbi Sitaramaiah is there, then it is the defeat of me and my ideology. Gandhi took it so personally. And in that election, the youth supported the Subhash Chandra Bose, and resultant of that is defeat of Patabbi Sitaramaiah, and Subhash Chandra Bose became the president. This Tripuri session is important for many aspects. The first and most important aspect, that is change in attitude of INC towards native states. In this session only, it was agreed that INC can take part in native state, and because of this only, that Quit India movement spread in native state as well, and the peoples of native state also take part in that. Because this session, in 1936 session and on, it was a clear-cut indication that Congress considered native state as a part of Indian National Congress. Clear? Is that clear? Along with that, as you know that in this session, one more controversy is there. And this controversy that Subhash Chandra Bose wants to adopt the aggressive stand. In this session, he considered that he said that time is now ripened. This is the right time to launch the aggressive attack on British rule, as there is a possibility of Second World War. So he was damn sure that nation is ready to that, to launch the movement. Along with that, he wants to give the more aggressive outlook to Indian National Congress. But the Congress Working Committee was not happy with that, as the member of Congress Working Committee at that time was basically considered as a rightist. Rajendra Prasad was there, Vallabhbhai Patel was there. So they were not happy with that. They said that no, it should not be the case. Yes, we can lean towards the socialism, but under the leadership of Gandhi only. They refused to accept the leadership of Subhash Chandra Bose, and that's why, because of this conflict, Subhash Chandra Bose gave a resignation. He gave the resignation and formed Forward Bloc. The Forward Bloc is having the same thing. It is a party within the party. So when Subhash Chandra Bose gave the resignation, Rajendra Prasad became the president of Indian National Congress, and yes, option D is the correct answer for it. And how many people gave the answer? Akshay gave incorrect answer. Rudra gave the incorrect answer. What? Rudra, are you kidding me? This is a very well known fact. It is given in the book. Kalpesh, wrong answer. Bhanupriya, wrong answer. Ashwini, wrong answer. Then again Ashwini, right answer. Doesn't matter. Yes, it doesn't matter whether you gave the right answer after that. It doesn't matter. Clear? Is that clear to all of you? Yes, everyone, is that clear to all of you? That's why I'm taking this question series. This MCQ is not to humiliate you. First, try to understand. This is not to humiliate you. This is there to create awareness. How deep you have to read. How means most of you are making the same mistake again and again. Yes, do you observe that as since last 4 days I am going to take this series? And do you observe it that every time you're doing the silly mistake? Means if I'm going to take 10 questions, out of 10, there are 3 questions where you're going to do the silly mistake. So please take consideration. For 10 questions, you're going to make 3 mistakes. For 100 questions, how many mistakes you are going to do? Yes, for 100 questions, how many mistakes you are going to do? 30 mistakes. And don't you think so? 30 mistake is a suicidal attempt. You're never going to crack the prelims, because you are not going to attempt all the questions. So such type of silly mistake, please avoid it. Everyone, please, it's a request from me, because it's your dream and I don't want you to ruin your dream with such mistakes, because you have to pay a price for it, and I don't want you to do that. That's why this series is there for you. So try to understand. And yes, there is no shortcut for history. Remember, history is there in prelims, history is there in mains, as well as history question are going to ask in interview as well. So there is no shortcut. Please, yes, and for Indian modern India, this portion, please refer to book. One is of course Bipin Chandra. I'm not talking about NCRT. I'm talking about the name of the book, India's Struggle for Independence. Clear? And the second book you have to refer, that is Grover and Grover. In this book, you are going to cover other aspects like establishment of British rule, social reforms, social reform movement, acts, etc. Clear? So these two books you have to refer for films. Grower and Grower, most important thing that factual portion. Factual portion is covered from this book, and Bipin Chandra is going to help you to solve statement type of question. Yes, these statement types of question are basically framed from Bipin Chandra. Clear? So Bipin Chandra is going to help you in mains as well as in prelims. Along with that, it will enrich your knowledge. So please read these books. Do not rely on any shortcut source. It's request, because ask those students who failed in last year prelims. They did the same mistake. They rely on any particular short notes or any book. It is not going to help. There is no shortcut at all in civil services exams. Yes, everyone. Now things are clear to you. Yes, everyone. Is that clear to you? Any question? Any query? Any doubt? Yes, old NCRT you have to refer. Yes, Kalpesh, old NCRT you have to refer, but it is not sufficient, as old NCRT for ancient India is sufficient. Old NCRT for medieval India is sufficient. But for modern India, you have to study lot. Why? Because it is not included in films only. For mains, you have to write the answer. Clear? Okay. Other than that, is there any question, any query? No? Okay. So that's all for today's lecture. Thank you very much for your valuable time. Yes, this is my Telegram channel. Please connect with me if you are having any doubt, any question. Those who want to take subscription, use my code. This is my code. Harshvardhan is my code. And yes, please do not forget 9:30 we are going to meet you again for discussing the world history question on industrial revolution. Please be there, and if you like the way of teaching, you can dedicate your hats to me. You can write the review as well. Thank you very much for your valuable time. Good night, take care, and see you at 9:30.